I'd be remiss if I didn't mention how beautiful Taylor and Travis's love story has been to watch play out so publicly.
Yeah.
How much of that romance influenced the plot of this script? Because I think a lot of people might be confused thinking this is a Taylor and Travis love story. Can you set the record straight on just how much that played a role?
Here's my answer to that. I think absolutely this love story has found its way into the texture of our culture.
Yes.
And I think Hallmark...
You a fan?
Of course.
You a fan?
Of course.
Love it.
I just did a film with a 13-year-old who expressed to me her passion for Taylor, and if I don't get a video with her, if I meet her, it'll be done for me.
If you meet her or when you meet her?
When I meet her, sure.
There you go.
That's positive.
Because she might be in this film.
Who knows? But I think there's no way that the cultural reaction to their love story hasn't found its way into the sort of fabric of the movie. But the reality is that we're telling a story of a family, a fandom, and a love story that is kind of its own thing. And it feels like it does service to the culture of the Chiefs and being Chiefs fans or sports fans in general. Anybody who's passionate about any kind of sports team, I think will see themselves in this movie. But most importantly, I feel like it's a quintessential Hallmark movie where their themes and the characters are in service of a sort of family love story and a romance that feels quintessentially Hallmark.
And obviously, Hunter, you're in the Taylor Swift universe. I saw you on Instagram, you had the laminate, you went backstage at the Era store.
This.
I mean, what an incredible thing to be able to have in your back pocket. Does she know this movie's being made? You're on Entertainment Tonight right now if you want to give her a message or invite her to be in the film.
I mean, right, you could just show up to Arrowhead Stadium whenever you want. We'll be there. But it is kind of weird. It was like exactly, I think, a year ago to the first day that we started filming that I was at Arrowhead Stadium for the concert. Yeah, and I was like, wait, this is such a full circle moment. I was just here a year ago. So it is, yeah, it was very fun. But I know, right? Come on down.
So she's got an open invitation to make a cameo.
Yeah, Taylor, just
I think we'll
text
allow
us.
it. Yeah,
just text us, we'll let you in. We'll know people.
Yeah.
This is so exciting. You are uniting two legendary Kansas City brands. You've got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Hallmark Channel. What is it like being at the center of such an epic collaboration?
For me, I feel like you kind of felt that magic as soon as you stepped off the plane in Kansas City. There is just this magical feeling where it feels like everyone really is a diehard Chiefs fan.
I've never been, so you feel it the second you get off the plane?
The second you get off the plane. I don't know. It's just like this very small town feel where everyone is just Chiefs fans, just so passionate about their team.
Yeah.
And then also the Hallmark headquarters are there. So I feel like so many people you meet, I mean, obviously because we work for Hallmark, but like you're meeting all these people that work for Hallmark, and then you're meeting all these people that are diehard Chiefs fan, and they both brands have so many of the same core values, so
isn't that nice?
Yeah, it is. It's amazing.
And we're shooting, like our production office is in like the Hallmark headquarters. It's right in the center of it all. It feels like we are like in the eye of the storm of both those brands.
Yeah.
So you've got the Hallmark headquarters and you're actually filming at Arrowhead Stadium.
That's right.
Yeah.
What has this experience been like, taking this massive brand and then putting your signature romantic Hallmark touch on it?
It's been special because, you know, we did this thing, you know, however long ago with the fake trailer.
Can Amber let the magic of the season into her heart?
I just read your column. Are you sure about the title, Never Fall for Football?
That sort of created a reaction that everybody seemed to be excited for, and to actually cut to this moment now where we're now doing it, it's very surreal. We have like a really beautiful cast, and to be in the streets of Kansas filming while folks are coming out with their like vintage Chiefs gear, wanting to sort of say hi. It couldn't be more beautiful. I haven't had an experience like this yet thus far with the movies I've made, and it's been quite emotional.
So who do we have to thank? Is it this fake trailer that sparked a public outcry like, we want the real movie? Is it Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? What do you think is to thank for this movie that we now are going to get?
I think it's all of the above. I think, you know, Kelce and everybody on that side that I've obviously created such a storm of activity and frenzy around their love affair, and I think Hallmark and the Chiefs, they've always been these hometown brands that I felt like were destined to be together, and I think it was just a matter of time, and I think everything is kind of converged at this moment to make it happen.
So Hunter, tell me, how are you going to, with this film, not only reel in your core Hallmark audience that loves romance, but also the football fans, the diehard Chiefs fans that hopefully will be tuning in to see that element on the screen.
I do feel like like you just said, I feel like it's kind of been a moment, been like in the works waiting to happen. I do feel like there's a big crossover because both brands do have so many of the same core values that the audiences for both will just like want to tune in. I mean, a movie about the Chiefs fans, I feel like of course they're going to want to watch
The Kingdom will be tuning in, yes.
And Hallmark fans, they love Christmas, and this is a beautiful story about family and Christmas and love and football and traditions that I feel like it's just like the perfect storm for everybody.
Yeah.
So how do you prepare for a role like this? Are you getting to meet with the Chiefs? Maybe some of the guys on the team? Are you calling Coach Reed to get a real bird's eye view into this whole operation?
Let me call Coach Reed. Yeah.
Yeah, get him on the line. Did you get his number?
No. Coach Reed doesn't want to hear from me. No, it's been, what's been lovely is that because we're shooting at the headquarters, like a lot of stuff we've done recently is at the Chiefs headquarters, we're getting the people who are working at the Chiefs, in the Chiefs offices, in the movie. There's a lot of staff that are in the movie, Hallmark staff that are in the movie. So being in that culture while servicing a story that feels like their story is a really fascinating dynamic, and it makes for a very unique experience that I think is going to find its way into the texture of the movie.
Well, speaking of in this movie, Jenna Bush Hager comes out in her '87 Travis Kelce jersey.
So what can you tell us about your role? I can't tell you anything about my role. There's so much secrecy. Yeah, like it's a super fan who falls in love with a man that works for the team.
I know that you really went for the big guns with the trailer. You had Donna Kelce in there. You had Tech Nine in there.
How could he love me and football?
You know, the heart can be in two places at once.
You're right.
Order number 13.
There were a lot of important, influential people. So I'm wondering, are there more celebrity cameos to come?
Oh, we can't reveal that now.
Say it.
That's not a no. That's not a no.
It's not a no. They're still kind of gathering everyone. They're still working that out. But
next week is the week that we're doing a lot of the fun stuff at Arrowhead Stadium.
So you're not done filming this movie?
Oh,
no, we took a little pause.
We're at the beginning of
here.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Can you give me a tease? Are we going to get players, or are we getting more like media figures like Jenna?
I think you're going to get what you hope to get if you like the Chiefs.
That was really good.
Do you like that?
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
It was ambiguous, except enough.
I'm an optimist. I'm an optimist at heart. I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm manifesting that Travis Kelce will be in this film.
Yeah.